Hi, Pisces. This is your October 1st to your October 15th general reading. I've already pre-shuffled your cards and I've laid them out. All right, I'm going to get right into the reading. You got a lot of interesting cards, Pisces. Um, the first thing I see is that a lot of my Pisces, you've been going through a lot. You're in a lot of heavy energy with your thoughts. You're really letting your mental process take a toll on you. Um, Good news is you got some good cards coming up for October. Okay. Some very good cards, but there's a very, very profound message in this reading for you based on what you've been going through. Um, and what the angels want you to know is that you have to get out of your own way, that you are holding yourself back. There's a new beginning for you. You have Ace of Earth that is central to your reading, okay, which is all about a new beginning in your finances. It could be anything, career, job, home life, anything that's tangible in the earth realm. And the underlying energy is the Six of Air. It says things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, and some of you could be taking a trip, okay? Um, and I tell you that good information first because what I can see from the rest of your cards, you haven't been able to make a decision, or you're blindfolded by a decision, and you haven't made a decision. And in doing that, um, you're giving your power away, okay, by not making a decision. The cards talk about a stalemate, which means there's new waiting to come in for you, but you're not allowing it, and you don't realize that you're not allowing it. Um, you're pretending like there's not a problem, that maybe that like you're okay with the situation, or that you know that you need the situation to end, but you don't know how to do it because you have Eight of Air sitting here too, which talks about being trapped in an illusion, okay? That you have a lack of self confidence or you're afraid to take action. And by doing that, you keep yourself stuck, okay? And it's because you have those mental thoughts, those process that they're paralyzing you. You think this is how it is. This is the way it's going to be. There's nothing I can do about it. But your reading is telling you that's the furthest thing from the truth. Okay. You have Nine of Air also, and you have Five of Earth. Um, Nine of Air talks about a lot of anxiety and worry and sleepless nights. You're expecting the worst, self fulfilling prophecies, things like that. And then Five of Earth talks about right now you're experiencing these anxieties and worries over finances. There's a lot of fear surrounding money. Okay. And what the angels are saying is to have wisdom to accept help from others. Okay. Some of you guys are considering and maybe have even started some type of self employment, but you're very unsure about it. You're very unsure um, if this is going to bring in the financial abundance that you're hoping for. And and if you are worrying about that, um, or you're having those just self-fulfilling prophecies that things aren't going to happen, or that the worst thing is going to happen and your business isn't going to succeed, your angels are telling you no, it is going to. You have the Ace of Earth here. I feel like this decision that you've been trying to make is to go in a new direction in your life as far as career, job path. And a lot of people, a lot of the signs have been getting the same message over and over. It seems like all of you guys are being encouraged to go into a new direction. I would definitely watch um, your sun, moon, and rising signs because you may see an overlay in the messages. Um, but you know that you're unfulfilled in your life. It's lacking meaning and it's lacking purpose. And I feel like you're starting to discover who you are and what you really want to do. And you want to take this decision, but there's a lot of fear and anxiety around it. Or you're not seeing how this new beginning can possibly work out for you. And it's probably because it's something that's really completely different and new. So that would be, a lot of fear. Your guidance from the angels, though, are Queen of Fire. They're saying stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself, okay? It says assert your independence and creativity. So this is a new beginning that you've been thinking about creating or wanting to create because you feel like this path will bring you into more of who you are, in alignment with who you are and what you truly want to do, so that your life can have some more meaning and fulfillment to it. But you're not making that decision to do it, or you haven't. What it looks like, though, is in the month of October, hopefully you're going to make that decision to take that path. And then King of Fire is telling you to focus, focus, focus with commitment and with vision to be a leader. You're going to have to be your own leader. You're going to have to make yourself take the action steps that are necessary to create this new beginning. This new beginning is probably going to be the best thing for you, okay? But I can tell you from personal experience, in order to move forward in this, you got to get out of the heavy mental thoughts that are holding you back. You can't go forward when you're experiencing a lot of anxieties and worries, or you're not expecting things to work out. And it looks like your biggest worry is around money, okay? This is some of you guys starting your own business or starting a project that you've been wanting to work on. And I think you've been wanting to do this for a while. I feel like a lot of the people that I've been doing readings for, um, they have had these ideals and these visions and goals for the last few years. And I'm not surprised because for the last few years, I think people have been spiritually waking up to really wanting more in their life, and they're coming in intact with who they really are and what they really want, and they're getting away from the conditioning. And they're wanting these new beginnings, but they seem very challenging or they seem very impossible. But your angels are really, really urging you and guiding you to take this new path, and they're letting you know that abundance will come in. But I could tell you this, Pisces, you can't do it from a place of anxiety and fear because you will create more of that in your life. Whatever you're putting out there energetically is going to come back to you. I would give you the guidance of to step out and take a leap of faith and make this decision, because I've had this card in this reading for myself before when I started my own business. With this Ace of Earth, with the Eight of Water, and with the Queen of Fire and the King of Fire, and I didn't heed to the guidance of it. It took me a very long time to heed to the guidance, but when I finally did, this new beginning did come in for me. Okay, and yes, it was a lot of work and it was a lot of effort, and there were challenges, but the whole process is there for a purpose. It's there for a reason. Don't underestimate yourself. Continue to focus and do commit with vision. And you'll see that this path is the right path for you. One of the things that I added onto my channel, why I haven't recorded in the last several months, is there was a few projects that I wanted to do for you guys. And I'm urging you, Pisces, more than any other sign, to go over into my website. There's a link in the box below. My address is in there, and I started blogging on there about my own personal experience in being guided and led to go in a new direction and what that was like for me. So I have some blogs in there that I want you to go and look and take a look at. That's one of the things. And then I had also connected my Facebook page on there, and I'll tell you about that more after. Um, Let me pull a few other tarot cards for you, but you have a brand new beginning, Pisces, that I don't want you to see. I don't want you to see it slip out of your hands, okay? You got to get away from the fear surrounding money. If you're not familiar with the law of attraction with Abraham Hicks, I would definitely go look her up on YouTube. She can really help you change these mental thoughts and processes so that you can bring in um, more positive energies. It's very hard to manifest in those heavy energies. And usually, when you have a new beginning, there's a lot of anxiety and worry and fear, especially if it's how you're going to pay your bills and you want to start your own self employment. But if you keep going, it will manifest for you. It definitely will. And you feel stuck right now, Pisces. You feel stuck. You're lacking the confidence, and you're afraid to take this action. But your angels are telling you that it's a promising new beginning, okay? And not to underestimate yourself. You got to get out of that energy and get into some new energy so you can move forward, because the new beginning will never start for you until you make it start. You're going to create this new beginning because you get to create your reality. Let's see, Pisces. Okay, 3 cards. Yep. This new beginning, you got the death card, okay, is going to transform you. It's going to require a transformation on your behalf. It's going to cause you to get rid of what is not serving you anymore, whether that's a career, a job, a certain lifestyle. Most importantly, I think for you, it's your beliefs right now. It's your belief systems, it's your thoughts. You have a lot of limiting beliefs and stuff. Um, this card is a card about transformation, death, and rebirth. And the rebirth is going to be you. And I think that's why a lot of people are being urged to take this new beginning so they can discover who they truly are and reach their fullest potential. You're going to reach your fullest potential when you have this new beginning. Yep. And there is some conflict with others. Okay. This is usually mental conflict. It could be others opposing your views or your ideals or your thoughts. And maybe you feel like you're in battle. I feel like for a majority of you, though, this is your own mental conflict about this. Okay. I could strongly feel from doing your reading, you have strong urges and desires to do something different. And you know what your desires are, you know what your visions are, but you're horrified to step out in them because you don't know what it will lead. And then you have the world card. That's an awesome card to get for your reading. Okay. This new beginning, okay, not only is going to transform you and let you reach your highest self and show you who you really are and what you could really do, it's going to bring a new phase or cycle in your life and let go of an old one that doesn't serve you. Yeah, you're in and a lot of it is just the mental thoughts. It's really your mental thought process and what's going on up there. But that's a new beginning right there. You're being urged very strongly from the message of this reading to take this new beginning. I'm going to draw one more card from the angel messages and get you a final message out, Pisces. Yeah, I'm going to urge you to go look over on my website and look at those blogs that I had put up on there. And like I said, I went through this process myself with this a year ago. So I know exactly how you feel. I can remember having these cards in my spreads and thinking, how do I get out of this? What do I do? What do you mean? Do this and do that. You really have to come very consciously to a state of awareness in yourself, and it can be done. I can tell you that it can be done, and it's just one step at a time, Pisces. But make the decision because new is trying to enter your life, and you don't realize that it's you that's preventing it. But you're not happy. I can tell you that you're not happy right now, and you're not fulfilled. You're not seeing a way out, and it's creating a lot of anxiety and worry. And Five of Earth, that's Five of Pentacles. That's like a very hard card. It's like poverty type of card, or being in a situation for a very long time with poverty or illness or something. That is a mindset. I can tell you that. That is a mindset, and you have a lot of air cards that even kind of proven that it's in your thoughts. Okay, so you have Astra or Astara, and she says, you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. Yeah, there's something you really, really want to do, Pisces. It's in your heart to do it. And the angels are saying to get out of your own way and do it. And once you start taking these steps, like I said, you have Six of Air. This is the end of a difficult situation. Okay, so things little by little, they don't just change overnight, are going to start changing for you with this new beginning. Okay, Pisces, keep in touch with me. I want to know about your reading. I hope it resonated with you guys, but if it did resonate, I want to hear back from you and I want to see how this new beginning is going for you. A few things that I've added for the channel is, like I said, my new website is in the description box below. You can find my services, my prices, but you're also going to find the blog tab on my website. Okay, feel free to go read them. I also added my Divinity Path Facebook page on there as well. What I do with the page is I usually put on there any promotions or sales I run on the services, or I post the topics that I just blogged about, the most recent topics. So if you want to go right to the webpage and read them, you could do that as well. And then every month, for any of my new joiners for that month, I draw one winner and I give you a free reading. And I usually post it on the website who won, and I get your contact information from you. All right, Pisces, I will see you guys for your mid-month reading in a few weeks.